Technology has actually made operations much more easier, faster, and in fact far more efficient than it was historically. The advent of technology on a day-to-day basis continues to add value to the way that we do business today. Not just from processing an order as we receive it, but also to the final delivery that needs to be made to the customer. All that forms as a part and the backbone of operations. Technology is what keeps operations afloat, and if you continue to evolve in technology, you continue to evolve in operations. It's taken out wastage, it's added a lot of speed, it's increased the velocity of operations, it's reduced the cost of operations, and at the same time it's delivering amazing results to the customers at the end.
Yes, it has impacted vastly, and in India it's going to be even more impactful and disruptive, because we have seen that for few decades not much has changed in operations domain, and now India is leapfrogging in its economy. GDP is growing by more than 7%, which is the highest in the world, and most of the growth of economy is going to happen through manufacturing, and that is why we are going to see multifold increase in manufacturing domain, and with the technology coming at the right time and becoming enabler for manufacturing, we are going to leapfrog, and that is why a lot of impact, disruption, challenges all are going to happen in this domain.
Definitely technology has changed a lot of things in the industry, and let me tell something about in the supply chain management field. Let us take one example in the warehouse management itself. Earlier we used to do the warehouse management through pallets and all. We used to keep the goods on the floor on pallets, and then the multi-rack systems came into place, and now the warehouses are completely automated like manufacturing industries. So lot of machines are in place, and lot of technology is being used, lot of interactive technologies is being used. The wireless automations are in the warehouse, the scanning processes are in place. So plus a lot of optimization is also happening through ERP system in the warehouse management. For example, when you are receiving the goods, so where you have to keep the goods, this is decided by the warehouse management systems, and similarly when you have to ship out the goods, so systems analyze the orders of the next day, and the optimizations may take place in the automated warehouses during the night time, so that during the daytime whatever goods are to be shipped can be moved to the location nearer to the shipping point. So these type of automatic optimizations are also happening in the warehouses. I am not aware whether this is happening in India or not, but definitely in my company in Germany warehouse it happens throughout the night.
So technology has played a major role in the industry, since I have been associated with e-commerce as well as the logistic industry, and it's a continuous process wherein technology is making improvement for customer experience, whether it is automation of the movement of material, or it is improving the algorithms by artificial intelligence for better consumer understanding the consumer better, or using voice intelligence to basically single out certain phone calls or customer calls and then answer to them. So technology is actually playing a role, and it's a dynamic role. So it is not a static role, this role is changing every day.
I see it as an opportunity. I see it as an opportunity for the workforce to upgrade themselves, not be complacent with what they've been doing historically, learning new things, adapting to a new world, and as Darwin said, survival of the fittest. And to be the fittest, you have to learn to adapt.
It's a matter of our mindset. We want to be, feeling very frightful about the changes which are going to come, or we are going to be confident and, take up the challenges and prove to the world our capabilities, abilities, and show to the world that we are leaders of the world. So it is a mindset. I think my take on will be, instead of getting frightened about the changes which are going to happen and which are going to only increase with as we speak, it's better to get ready make ourselves more capable and take a leadership position, think in advance and take up the challenges?
Definitely not. This is not a threat at all. We have to adopt the new technologies. Maybe the jobs may get replaced. One type of job may get replaced with another type of job. So definitely this is not a threat, it's a new opportunities. The people have to adopt it and they have to make themselves capable to handle those technologies and those challenges. So the upgrade is required in the workforce.
So alternate robotics will not be a threat to the workforce, because one is that implementation would be very limited initially in India. And number two is that that particular workforce may be utilized somewhere else, because that robotics cannot be implemented everywhere, right. So you can automate one process, maybe a pick process through robotics, but pack process will always be manual. So it is not going to be a real threat to the manpower. Yes, definitely some manpower will be reduced, but it will be more towards increasing the efficiency and minimizing the error.